And it is a ladder match for the World Junior Heavyweight Championship.
AKA Midwest X.
Welcome to the nosebleed seats. I'm the mad conservative crime fighter. It is New Year's, so we're gonna ring it in with a ladder match as Matt Cage enters the ring. The Dreamwave heavyweight champion finished the year, retained his title, and Matt Cage may be the first one to oh, thanks a lot. Matt Cage may be the first one to win the Wrestler of the Year award from the NBS a second time. And here comes his opponent, last year's winner of the NBS Wrestler of the Year award, Blake Steele. Nominations are open, of course, for the new NBS Awards, the 8th Annual NBS Awards. Go to CentralIllinoisProWrestling.com, and Blake Steele, the Midwest X Division champion. We're in for a long one, folks. So we had to trim precious seconds off the broadcast where we could to get this whole match in bell to bell. And the bell has sounded, and here we go.
He was checking you out, Matt Cage.
Well, if he gets in the match, who's gonna ref?
Shut up! No one asked your opinion. You are a cameraman. Just film and shut up.
Let's go!
Whatever.
Best commentary ever.
See that?
Let's
Let's
go!
go. It's coming on with me. This right here. This is the last moment that will belong to you.
Jaw jacking's going on.
When we were in high school, I'm having an A and B conversation with him. All of you can see your way out of it. What's going on with me? Thank Jesus. You better get on your hands and knees and pray to the real Jesus that you have a hope in hell and take a nap from me, because it belongs to me.
It won't help.
You idiot! Go get that ladder.
Well, here we go. Blake Steele sends Matt Cage into the corner and goes to work. As Blake Steele gonna send him into the ropes at an elbow, takes down Matt Cage. Blake Steele pointing towards the ladders. Matt Cage would love to be the first wrestler to simultaneously hold a 0-1 and a Dreamwave title at the same time. As Dreamwave and 0-1 had been bitter rivals when 0-1 ran events up in Streeter.
I don't know. Should you?
Shut up, you idiot! You're a jackass!
My, Matt Cage got a mouth on him and into the rail!
I'm a conservative, not a Democrat.
Now Blake Steele's going to go for a ladder. Now 0-1 here at the Fluid Event Center runs on Thursdays. He's starting back up again January the 8th as Blake Steele tried to go for a ladder. Matt Cage intercepts. They try to throw each other into a ladder. Slugging it out here on the floor. This is the wider part of the... Whoa, into a pipe! The other side of that post is a pipe. There's a pipe on the other side of that post. Like a valve or something. Don't want to break get a leak out of that thing. Down goes Matt Cage again. Blake Steele sends him down. Well, my colleague's gonna get out of the way as he knows what's coming and into the rail. Cross body. And Matt Cage is down, and Blake Steele taking command here early in this ladder match for the 0-1 Midwest X Division title which has been renamed the Junior Heavyweight title. The World Junior Heavyweight title became a world title when Jonathan Grisham, when he was the previous holder of the belt, took it to Japan to defend it. It did become part of a quadruple crown at one point.
Yeah, don't tell me about it. What the? What?
Blake Steele got a step ladder.
You got a Jonathan Gresham.
Ain't gonna be able to climb anything with that. Oh, right to the head.
Jonathan Gresham size ladder. Yeah.
Steele back in the ring, and he's gonna set up the ladder. 01 will be holding its events at the Fluid Event Center Thursdays in Champaign, Illinois, starting January the 8th. Since we are so crammed for time in this episode, we can't show the promo for a couple of upcoming events, so we'll just have to tell you about them. As Matt Cage intercepts Blake Steele before he can even think about climbing the ladder, and there's an uppercut.
That should only be at the second part.
And the money is cooking here, and digs the back of his boot to the neck of Blake Steele. Well, it's Bellicus. Oh, and up into the ladder. Blake Steele has been using the name Bellicus more and more of late. He's phasing out Steele. I don't know how much longer he's going to be using the Steele last name, but still uses it here. And Matt Cage going to get himself another ladder. Green Ground Pro will be making its debut in Litchfield, Illinois on January the 10th. Ryan Buckley Memorial Tournament at the Community Center. Blake Steele jams the leg of that ladder into underneath the shoulder. Actually into the armpit of Matt Cage. Steele kind of setting something up here, putting that ladder up against the post. And Matt Cage just shoves it into Steele.
Back away from the rail a little bit.
The fans need to kind of back away from the rail. Back of the ladder. Driven into the back of the ladder. And Blake Steele is down.
You want some Subway?
MMWA will be running its first event in St. Louis for the year on the 10th at South Broadway Athletic Club. The first wrestling event you can attend this year is in Trenton, Missouri on January the 3rd. Dynamo Pro Wrestling will be holding that event at the Stratford Bar and Grill. Strictly Insane Pro Wrestling will be holding its first event in Crossville on the 10th at the Old Gym. New Way Pro will be holding its first event in Terre Haute, Indiana on the 10th. As Matt Cage shoves Steele into the rail, and Steele stumbles over a ladder and hits the floor. Oh, he just slammed that arm. No! Look out, audience! This is one of the drawbacks of sitting in the front row. You never know when you're going to get a wrestler in your lap. And the folks at Dreamwave have to, the security has to really pay attention to where the wrestlers are going to be going, because they're having to rush over and act as human shields for the audience, and a drop toe hold into the ladder by Matt Cage. Third weekend of January, Central Illinois Pro Wrestling will be going to Kincaid, Illinois at the South Fork High School on the 17th. Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling in East Carindella at the Community Center on the 17th. And Matt Cage continues to work over. Continues to work over Blake Steele. Pinfall Wrestling Association will be going to Lanphier High School on January the 24th. Pro Wrestling returns to Lanphier High School for the first time in 2 years. And another promotion making its return 4 years after its last event, Powerhouse Wrestling Incorporated, is coming to Streator at the P&A Hall on the last Saturday of January, the 31st, in Streator.
Got this, Matt. Matthew.
I am yet to schedule an interview with the promoter. A guy that I never thought I'd ever interview, but he has agreed to come on, so we're gonna hopefully clear the air a little bit as we promote this show. There's a low blow by Matt Cage, perfectly allowable in this type of a match, as it's no disqualification, no count out, no pinfall, no submission. It's just whoever pulls the belt down from that chain high above the ring, and a stomp by Cage. Whoever pulls the Midwest X Division title down first is the winner. Good grief! Cage just hurls that little step ladder out of the way. Don't particularly care for flying debris, but Matt Cage gonna set up another ladder, and Steele stands back up and waylays Matt Cage. And Blake Steele gonna try to send a ladder, but Cage intercepts him and hits him with a backhand slap. Cage continues to berate Blake Steele. Well, Matt Cage directing traffic. A little bit of a news item. High Risk Wrestling crowned new tag team champions. The Hooligans were indeed stripped of the High Risk tag titles, as they've not been able to appear. I'd wondered what was going on, if they were going to be there to defend their titles at the third event, since they missed the second one. Red Dragon, the team of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, already World Tag Team Champions, already IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, now added a third set of belts to their waist. Hooligans, though, took the Juggalo Championship Wrestling tag titles back from the Ring Riders in Detroit, Michigan. Oh my goodness, this is not going to end well for Matt Cage. If he's dropped through there, he's going to get sandwiched. Well, he blocked it. Oh, boot to the face from Blake Steele. What is... Oh... Blake Steele kind of hesitating here. I don't know what he's planning something. Steele caught himself, but now he's got his leg in between that ladder. He's got to let that ladder drop to the ground, but... Oh my goodness.
That's the end of the match right there.
Blake Steele got his leg twisted up in that ladder. And now he's in big trouble here. Matt Cage not letting up whatsoever on Blake Steele.
How's that feel?
Yep, Matt Cage gloating. I should mention who Blake Steele will be facing at Proving Ground Pro. It will be Lewis London on January the 10th, as Matt Cage
This is where the money is. Yeah.
gonna wrap Steele's leg around the post
Oh, poor baby.
as referee Mike Underwood looks on. Mike Underwood, a possible contender for the referee of the year. Been an official for multiple promotions in East Central Illinois, including 01 and United Wrestling Coalition. It's going to be a tight race for just to be a finalist. There are 8 possible promotions that could become a finalist in our coverage area. But there can only be 5 finalists. So every promotion is on the bubble to make the finalist list. So they've got to present a good argument as to why they should be included. Make the cut, so to speak. Blake Steele trying to stop Matt Cage from climbing that ladder by attacking the legs and knocks him down. Is Blake Steele gonna go up on another ladder? Now you really gotta knock your opponent down and incapacitate him to even try for the belt, and pushes the ladder over, but the momentum sends Blake Steele over himself, and a double clothesline, and both men are down as 2 ladders are straddled across the center of the ring. So the mentioned 01 will be starting up again on the 8th. Brewing Ground on the 10th in Litchfield. MMWA in St. Louis, SMPW in Crossville, New Wave in Terre Haute. That's the second weekend of January. Dynamo Pro in Fenton, Missouri on the 3rd, as Matt Cage gets blasted in the head. Still gonna send him for a ride, and a high knee takes down Matt Cage. Blake Steele, half Nelson suplex, and Matt Cage down to the mat. And Blake Steele regains the upper hand in this ladder match. Closing in on the 15-minute mark here. What? Gosh. Oh my goodness. Blake Steele with a chop on Matt Cage in the corner. Gonna send him for the ride. Reversal after reversal, and Matt Cage finally gets smashed into the ladder. And Blake Steele gonna go after the tallest ladder that is still yet to be brought in to this match. That is taller than any ladder that's out here. That is a 12-foot ladder, as opposed to these other ones, which are about 8 feet tall. Be careful. Ladder that big, you gotta watch out. Fans to be hit by the ladder being swung around. Just to mention real quick, there's going to be another MBS podcast that should be already out. We had Frank White last week. We're going to have another referee, Jason Pemberton, is the guest on the MBS podcast this week, as Blake Steele drops a knee on Matt Cage, who's withering pain on the mat, and Blake going to set up this humongous ladder that's twice as tall as he is. Blake Steele was under 6 feet. He's got to pull this ladder all the way out.
You guys came and unfolded. I got it.
Yeah, Cage! You think you're gonna be champ? You think you're gonna be champ?
Blake Steele stands there talking trash to Matt Cage, and Cage just sends him in a ladder, and there's a neck breaker. Matt Cage is hurting. This ladder match it's taking its toll. It's getting blasted with steel so many times in this match, no pun intended. Does a lot of damage to you. As tall as that ladder is, it's real easy to grab that belt. Oh! Steel just sends Matt Cage off the ladder. If he didn't do that, this match would have been over. Look at that ladder. That is in a precarious position. Blake Steel. Oh no! Inadvertently helped Cage up the ladder. He's trying to get him for his inverted Death Valley driver. Nails it! Steel trying to get back to his feet and start ascending this ladder again and try to retain the Midwest X Division title. Extend his 6-month reign as champion. Steel accumulated 4 championships last year, but has shed all of them except the Midwest X Division title. As Cage nails Blake Steel, bounces his head against the ladder. And down goes Matt Cage. We're just about at 20 minutes so far into this ladder match. As Blake Steel drops Blake Steel with an arm breaker. And Blake Steel is on the outside of the ring. Blake Steel's on the outside of the ring.
Hit the floor, go on.
And Matt Cage has a clear path to ascend the ladder and take that Midwest X Division title. Blake is face down. What is Matt Cage doing? Picks up the ladder and drops it on top of Blake Steel. There's that precarious ladder wedged into that corner. Cage takes that one and drops it across Blake Steel's back.
This is exactly what you get. This right here. Now. That title. I'm about to look victorious as hell.
Well, Matt Cage chooses the jaw jack and not climb the ladder.
You, right now.
As much yammering as Matt Cage has done, he would have been up the ladder by now and took the belt down. Wait a minute. Blake Steel has crawled under the ring. And Matt Cage is going to look into the ring. Why is he? Well, Blake Steel on the other side. Matt Cage looking under the ring. Steel going up. I wouldn't have gone up that side. Oh, Matt Cage wasn't quite spot on with that ladder shot, and Blake Steel tried to grab a hold of that ladder and shouldn't have. Now Matt Cage is, I don't know what he's doing here. He's wedged that ladder in between that ladder and the rope. Blake Steel should have just went up the other side. I don't know why he came around and went up the side Matt Cage was sitting. That may be a costly mistake for Blake Steel, as Matt Cage is going up the other side now. That's the side that Blake Steel, when he came out from under the ring, should have started climbing with. And with that ladder, that's kind of blocked Blake Steele from climbing up. Well, he's got to go around that ladder when he climbs up the ladder. Blake Steele's got to hold the belt. Blake Steele's got to hold the belt, and then Matt Cage has got a hand on it too. Well, Steele throws that belt, swings that belt away to make it harder for Matt Cage to take it. They both got a hand on it. Someone's got to, whoever pulls that belt off and has control of the belt is going to be the winner. Matt Cage just bit him, tried him in the head with that belt, he missed. Got him that time, oh, dropped back first on the back of that ladder, he's got the belt down. We have a new champion. We have a new champion. Matt Cage is your winner. 24 minutes. To get the job done. 24 minutes on this ladder match. And Matt Cage is the first person to capture and hold simultaneously a Dreamwave title and a 0-1 title. Dreamwave Heavyweight title and the Midwest X Division title, or aka World Junior Heavyweight title. Matt Cage, a double champion once again. And Matt Cage, I guess, going to give himself a victory speech here. So I get the music cut off and the volume turned up. Let's have microphone problems here.
Hey, Blake. Remember when you talked a big game and you said that if you lost this match, that Blake Steele was done? Do you remember when you said those words? That if you lost this title to me, that Blake Steele was finished? Well, guess what, Blake? You lost because, let me give myself a proper introduction. Your winner and new junior heavyweight wrestling champion, the Money, Matt Cage, and your loser, the man who is finished, a failure, a loser of epic proportions, the man going home with the losers, share the purse, the Apex Blake Steele. Yeah, take off your boots and hit the bricks. Get out of my ring, Blake, because this belongs to me. It all belongs to me because I am a winner. I am the money. I am the champion, and you are a loser. Au revoir. Adios. So long. See you later. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
My, talk about a gloat fest. Matt Cage, the Midwest X Division champion, along with his Dreamwave title, and Blake Steele in disbelief. Takes his boots off in the center of the ring, leaves him underneath the ladder, and is strolling out here of the Fluid Events Center. He doesn't want his music played. Blake Steele does not want his music played as he strolls out here. As you can see, the boots in the center of the ring. But that'll do it for the Nosebleed Seats this week. I want to wish everybody a happy and safe 2015. Happy New Year, everybody.